Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tom with EasyWeb101.com Web Design, bringing you a new video update of a Gocentral 101 tutorial. It's been a little over a year since I made my last video. It's been quite popular, but Gocentral has changed a lot, so it's time for an update to go over the new features here. Now, before we start, if you need help with this, if you're stuck, if you're not wanting to do it, if you want me to build it, I do offer those services. Have a lot of paid services, tutoring services, that kind of stuff. So if you're interested, I've left my website in the link below, EasyWeb101.com, as well as my email, which is just thomas@EasyWeb101.com. So feel free to reach out to me if you need some help, and we have some services available to help you out. That said, we're going to roll into this video. We're just going to start out in our My Products page, our Godaddy account underneath websites, and I have quite a few website builders here, but if you're new to this, you're starting out with just the your brand new free trial or purchase, whatever it may be. But there'll be a blue setup button to the left, or to the right. We're going to click the blue setup button and roll right into this thing. So today we're going to design a food truck video just like the last one. That's what we did. So this first part here of what's your industry, this is just trying to help you pick out a template for your website. So don't worry about it. It doesn't have a lot to do with SEO or anything else. It's really just trying to help you pick out a template. So if you happen to hit food truck and you go, oh well, I don't like that web design at all, that's nothing close to what I want, then you can grab one of these other ones, try that, see if that's a little bit closer. Don't worry too much about it though, because you can edit everything within this website. So as long as it's close to what you want, or even if it's not, it really doesn't matter. Just pick one. In this case, we'll just go with food truck. And what do we call your site? This is not the EasyWeb 101 site. Today we're going to build Tommy's Barbecue. BBQ. Capital. Wow, I can't type. There we go. Alright, and what do we call your site? Is just where you throw in your business name. And then we're going to go ahead and hit the continue button right there. Next thing you want to do, right off the bat when you get in here, you're going to have themes, pages, and site settings. So the first thing that I do is I go into theme, and you need to find a layout that you like. Again, doesn't have to be perfect, but you want it to be, it helps if it's at least sort of close to what you're looking for there. For me, I think on this particular build, I'm going to roll with this right there. Alright, so we're going to go with the craft theme. Totally appropriate for barbecue, like crafting, knitting, barbecue. It's all one and the same. Anyways, so once you pick a theme, it's going to bring you back to the colors and fonts section. You can go ahead and click colors. Being that this is a WYSIWYG builder, what you see is what you get, is what they call it. Anything you click, it's going to show you live previews. So feel free to just kind of click around here. You can see, each time you click exactly what it does. So you'll know instantly, is this going to work for me? Is it not? So click around a little bit. You won't break anything. Don't worry. So I've gotten red on red. I feel like that's a pretty good color for me. So I'm going to go ahead and close that, or click on fonts to move on to the next part. So fonts here. Right off the bat, we have this helps you select your text size. This will change the size throughout the entire page. So as you can see, it all goes up and down. The website builder does not have a way by default to change specific sections. That said though, just a little side note, little hack that I've got for you. If you need specific colors, specific sizing and text in certain sections, even though the website builder doesn't allow it, if you type it out in the format that you want in, say, Microsoft Word, some kind of word processor, and then copy and paste it into the website builder, at least at this point in time, it will keep the formatting. So size, text style, whatever it may be. So that's kind of a way to cheat this a little bit if you need, say a little bigger text in here, but you don't want necessarily the text up top to be bigger. So that's my little tip there. And I fell out of my section there. All right, so last one. Once you have your text size where you want it, you have all your fonts listed right there. You can scroll through them. It'll give you a preview of it here. I already know that I want to use caveat brush on this particular one here. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. Now, one of the next things that you need to do is actually lay out your header. So you can just click anywhere within this header, and it's going to bring up a couple different options on your right hand side. So the accent is going to help you choose, if you pick through this, it's going to change the layout just a little bit there. You can just click through them and see what they do. I kind of like the black one. We're going to stick with that. This alignment, depending on the theme, it's going to change the layout of a few things. You can see for me, it's just moving my little bubble around. I'll go ahead and I'm going to put it on the right side. I feel like that works for me right now. Promotional banner. The idea behind the promotional banner, if you click on it and turn it on, you'll see it's kind of meant to do like sales, something like that. So, get 20% off this month when you try our services, or you could maybe enter a promo code up there. For this, you can think outside the box on this about some other stuff that you might want to use for it. Like for me, for a food truck, yeah, I'm not going to have a sale really. I mean, I'm not selling my delicious barbecue at 20% off, but what I can do is my location. Everybody who comes to my page right off the bat, they're going to want to know where I'm at for the day. So, today we are at, say, 16th Street and Broadway Road or something like that. So, right there, boom. People, as soon as they get to my page, they know where I'm at. They don't even have to look anywhere else. They just hop to my page. It's right there at the top. That's really convenient for a food truck business. I'm sure you guys can think of some other uses for it, but it's pretty cool. The other thing that you can do is to that promotional ad, you can add a link. In other words, make it link somewhere. So I could have it linked to somewhere else on the page. Say if I wanted it to link to my promo page or something, or in this case it has a shop page already set up, but if I had select that shop page right there, then when I click this, it would go right to the shop page. So that's what you would probably do for like a sale or something like that. Outside of that, what you can do that's really cool, like say I know I'm going to be on 16th Street and Broadway for my food truck, right? So 16th Street and Broadway. We're just going to Google that real quick. And right there it comes up with a map. We'll click on that map. And it's going to give us this crazy long link. If I highlight this, copy, and then if I go ahead and go to this this here website URL, I can put in a custom URL right there. So if I were to paste that in there, and then right here do click here for map, done. And I'm going to go into preview mode. Preview mode allows you to see how the website functions before actually posting it live, like actually click on things and pretend it's a real website. So anyways, we'll go to preview mode and watch. When I click on that, boom, it pops up a tab with a map of right where my food truck is at today. Oh, how about that? So you can, like I said, you can probably think of some other uses for it, but that's pretty cool. I could think of a lot of cool things that you could do with that. Oh, P.S. While you're in preview mode, this also shows you how your website is going to look on a mobile device. So you can see, is this something that's reasonable? Does it work? Which, as I scroll through this right here, I mean, that would look pretty clean on a website right there. This might be a little bit long. So what I put up there, but whatever. We're not too concerned about that right now. We're just trying to show you how this thing works. So anyways, moving on. Let's click back here in the layout anywheres. That will bring us back to this screen. Now from here, after promotional banner, we can go ahead and choose cover image there. So your image, you can replace it right here with something else. We'll do that in a second. But also for the image, say you need the header image to focus on a specific part, you can drag this little green dot around and it'll kind of adjust where the center point of the image is for your header. And then you can also use the plus, minus, just drag this to kind of zoom in, and you'll see what that does. Zoom in, zoom out. So if you need something to be a little bit different up top, you can use those tools as well. Describe this image, alt text. This is for SEO purposes, so this is what helps you with Google, your search engine optimization, to get your rankings up. So whatever you put in there should be a description of that image. Not a long description, just a short description. Maybe 1 or 2 words just to explain what it is. The reason being behind that, Google is a robot. It does not have human eyes. It cannot decipher what is an image. So by you putting that text in there, it's helping Google understand what's in this image. So when it goes to index it, say like in this case, if I was going to tag this specific image, I would do like slicing meat or something like that, so if somebody were to search like slicing meat, barbecue, something related, it might come up with that image on your page. So it just helps Google understand what's there. So, but just something short and sweet. Don't say like here, be like, my business is a barbecue business and this is me slicing. Don't do that. Google doesn't understand what that is. So all right, anyways, moving on. So if we want to replace that image, we hit the replace button, and there's a couple different options here. So one of the things that you can do is my uploads right here. You can actually upload stock media from your computer. If you just click upload, select the file that you want, and stock, or whatever image that you want straight from your computer. Now, say you don't have an image, or maybe you're going to get an image, but you just want to kind of get a layout idea for now. We do have the stock media button here. This is going to give you Godaddy stock media library. So it's all royalty-free images that you can use within your website. It doesn't cost you anything to use them. They're Creative Commons license, whatever you want to call it. So if you go to stock media, you can actually search for images. So if I were to do that, hit barbecue, it pulls up some related images. I can actually select one of these and insert it in my page by clicking the insert button below. I'm not going to do that though, because I want to show you also this. There's also stock videos. Now right now there's a pretty limited selection, but this will give you a header video, which adds a really nice flair to your website. It looks really cool. For me, I'm barbecue, so this little video right here is just about perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and select that one and then hit insert, and you'll see right away, boom, it gives me a little flaming header right in my video. I mean, for a barbecue business, that is fire. No pun intended. Okay, yeah, there's a pun intended. Anyways, so that's selected. We'll go ahead and hit done. Boom. So now we've got that laid out. You can use this button here to insert your logo. If you do have a logo, it'll put it in up top. I didn't make a logo for this web page, but just for the heck of it, I'll show you Easy Web 101. If I throw my logo in up there, you can see what it does, and then you can kind of adjust this button back and forth. I'll probably make a logo for this later. For now, I'll just go ahead and remove it because that does not fit with what we're doing. And then finally, the last thing on here, your action button. Action button, this is where you can define where this button goes. So our schedule, you can see this, it shows button label right here, so you could change this to you know, find us on the map, or whatever you want. You can type in right there for your button label and change it. Below here, page, this is where you can select to where it goes if you wanted a different part, or you can also do section on page. So say I wanted that to link to the contact us section. If I did that, and we'll just hit preview real quick so we can see, but if I did that, it would scroll right down to the contact us section. It didn't really do it, did it? Boom, contact us. In this case, I don't need it for that. So again, just like up here, I'm going to steal this link real quick, but you know, if I wanted to, I could, you know, post a link in here by going website URL like that. Done. Save. All right. So once you've got all that gibberish filled out, the next thing that you want to do, we didn't talk about editing text in the page, but it's pretty simple. Anything that you want to edit, I mean, literally you just click in the box here of the text and just boom, let's take that out, and you can add stuff in. We don't care about that. Best in the West. I don't know why. That's just a thing that's in my head for some reason lately, so we'll roll with it. Alright, Tommy's Barbecue, the best in the West. We got up there. We got a contact thing on top. This is the where to find us thing, so I can go through here and quickly edit my schedule. So, you know, now I know if I'm going to be in the same place all the time, where to find us, and I can change this. Oh, wait, nope, I'm sorry. This actually links to a calendar, so this is kind of cool. You can link this to your Google Calendar. I'm not going to go over all about how to do it, but it does tell you right here almost anything that you want to know within Gocentral. If you're not sure about it, there's going to be a show me how link in there somewhere. So if you were to click this, it would go to another link that explains how to link up your Google Calendar with that. Basically, if you were to link this up, all you would have to do is add events to your Google Calendar. It would automatically pull through on the page right here. But let's say I didn't want this section, just for the sake of argument. If I did not want that particular section to be there, I would go down, click in that section, it pulls it up, and towards the bottom it says delete section. This will actually take that specific part out of your page. Now, on the opposite side, if I wanted to add a section, which I'm going to get rid of this Yelp section too, because who's Yelping? Alright, so if I wanted to add a section, I could click add section there. Actually, I want to do that in a different part. You can always drag and drop these sections in other places, but let's do add section, and you'll see this gives you a whole bunch of different lists of different types of contact sections here, or not contact sections, but blocks really is what they are. So like if I wanted to add a photo gallery, I could, you know, select one of these and pick out a photo gallery, or, you know, click here and do about, and it'll show us a couple different options as far as about. And you just kind of pick a layout and say I wanted to pick that layout. Boom. It's going to throw that section in, and then I can click on the pictures, replace them just like I did my header image if I wanted to. No problem. Search. Okay, we got that. Yep. Replace. Stock media. We'll do, how about search barbecue again. That one, I like it. And the final one, sure. Juicy. Whatever. I'm not going to change all this out because you get the idea. But anyways, so you can select those images, you can put in the text, boom, we got most of that done. Now the next thing that you need to know, I've showed you how to edit, images, buttons. Some of this stuff is a little less obvious, like the contact form. If I click on that, everything pretty much pops up on the right hand side. So if you're kind of wondering, you can look through here and you'll end up finding whatever you're looking for. If you clicked on it, it's going to be in here somewhere. So scroll down a little bit if you have to, but like for instance this, like contact form. Okay, where's, you know, where do I put in, you know, my hours or something, hours, if I wanted hours on there, if I had a business outside of that, you can click on that, you know, turn it on, boom, there's my hours. I can edit my hours by the day. Or some of the other options, you'll have to scroll through here, but you'll see some of the other options. Address. I could again plug in 16th Street and Broadway here for the day. 16th Street and Broadway Road in somewhere. I'm in New York for the day. Who cares? You know, that'll update the map. So yeah, if you're just kind of wondering where things are, just click around a little bit, and then if you don't see it, scroll through this right hand side here and you'll end up finding it. Alright, so outside of that, one other note about the sections, they have accents just like the header did. So if you wanted, you could change these to black or red or whatever else that you may have as well. I'll go ahead and you know, toggle these around as well because I kind of want my page to match. That's the social media header up there, which by the way, again, pretty simple. Oh, side note, I don't know why I always seem to get this as a question. How do I remove the header? Just click on it and then get rid of that, or not the header, the footer, and delete it over there so you can get your Godaddy Gocentral thing out of the way. Alright, so your links here, here's another one, your social media, just like everything else. Click on it, pops up on the right hand side. Plug in your Facebook link. So, you know, I know mine, facebook.com/easyweb101.com. Whoops, I don't know mine, not .com. So that brings me to my page. But you can go scroll and find your page and copy whatever link appears up here in the address bar. So right click, copy, boom, bring it back here, paste that in there, and then it'll activate that link only. And if I had some other ones here, YouTube, I do have YouTube. Let's see, I take my YouTube link, which I have copied over here. Whoops, I blew that one. Okay, YouTube, boom, done. Alright, so there's my social media. It's already put in. Now here's the next most important part, pages. So if we want to add other pages or remove pages, you know, start at home, click this pages button, and it's going to bring you to the pages section. If I hit delete page, I'm going to get rid of this shop page because I don't need to shop, so the 3 dots will delete that. Now if you want to add more pages, you can go ahead and click this blue add button here, and then you're just going to type in your page title. Make sure new page is selected up here, show in navigation, and that'll make it so that it adds it right to the top of your navigation bar for you. And then it's going to bring you to a new page right there. It's going to say this page is empty, let's add some content. I don't know why my screen is spazzing out, but whatever. Add section. So here I can add my blog, and it's going to show you the different formats that your blog can have. You can add that one. It'll give you some options as far as a blog right here. If you click start writing, it's going to bring you to the Godaddy blog management page. The other thing that you can do is in this section over here, external blog feed. If you click that, it will actually give you a place to put in your RSS feed if you have one of those, say on Tumblr or Blogger or something like that. You can post that in here and it will actually just import it right there. Also background image, you can swap out that image to something else if you want to. The image that's right there, we'll just leave that alone. And then I'm going to go back to pages. I need to add some more, so I'll click this pages button up here in the browser, and then I'm going to click that and do a contact us page, because I had that other one on the main website, but I don't really want it to be there. So contact us, boom, we'll create that. Now I'm going to show you how to move a section. So say you don't want the contact us on the home page, you can by the way, as you navigate through this page, you can just click on here in the website builder to go back to the page that you want to edit. So we'll click home, and I know I got my contact us at the bottom there that I don't want it on there. So if I click this section and I want to move it somewhere else to another page, what I can do here is actually click contact us and then click home. Or you can do this from the pages section. Excuse me, I should have done that from the start. But you hit pages and then home, and then you'll see the specific section that you want, this contact us section. Click the three dots there. You can click move section. It'll ask you what page you want to move it to. Hit contact us, move. Boom. Takes it off your page. Now that one is over here on contact us. So if you design a section on the wrong page, decide you want to move it later on, that's how you can do that. All right, and then beyond that, the only other thing that you might want to know is underneath pages, when you click add, it's also going to say link to external website. This will allow you to add a link to there, to right here where you can link it to something else, whatever you may want it to be. Like I said, that Google map or something else, it'll add it right in the top. Say I wanted my YouTube link right at the top. I don't know why it would, but if I did, I could do that, and it add a YouTube button in there, and then you'll see it pops up my YouTube page. And then last and final there, if you don't, the only other one that's in here, actually I'll leave that there for a second, but let's say drop down menu is the other one. So drop down menu allows you to create a drop down menu to slide your other pages underneath. So I'm just going to call it example, because I can't really think of why I'd need a drop down menu on this page. But if you have that selected and hit create menu, it'll show in the navigation bar right there. You'll see it says example. Now you can take other pages and you can throw them under there by essentially, if I click right here on these two lines and I kind of pull it over to the right just slightly, and it's going to actually throw these pages underneath of there. So now you'll see when I click on this, all my other pages are underneath of there. So cool way to create drop down menus. And that's pretty much it as far as Gocentral goes for the 101. There's some other stuff that's in here as far as like SEO marketing, email marketing, a whole slew of things. But this is the basic gist of Gocentral and how it works. This should help you get started with getting the website built, and then from there, I'll make some more videos later on in a little bit of a series where I go through some of the other features, like I said, the marketing and stuff. But this should get you off to a pretty good start, and we'll go ahead and hit publish on this. Oh, one other thing, when you're finally ready to put this on an actual domain, you can hit the connect domain button, and this is going to ask you to pay for it right now, but after you hit select plan and pay for it, you can actually change your domain right there. So once you've changed your domain, it will be live and published on the website. So yeah, that's kind of it. But we'll take a quick look at Tommy's Barbecue Godaddy sites.com. Is that what I did? Yeah. Nope. That's not my website. I don't remember what my temporary link was. Okay. What is it? Tommy's Barbecue 1. Alright, let's try that. So we'll see how my actual website looks so far. Looking at the actual internet. So Tommy's Barbecue 1.godaddysites.com. Alright. So there we are. You can see. Hang on. Let me just take this menu out. I don't like it. I usually do like little one-page sites just for ease of navigation. I don't like building on all this extra stuff, but sometimes I do. But let's pop that out so we can see how the page looks. Delete. Publish. Alright. Refresh. So if I was just doing my little one-pager, you can see right off the bat, this shows my menu right there. I mean, for a food truck, you don't need a lot. I got the menu going, a little bit pictures, Facebook, YouTube. I lost my contact us, but if I click this, click here to find us on the map, pops me up, shows them right where I am on the map, or find us on the map, click there as well. So got some nice call to action buttons right there. I mean, we're 31 minutes into it now, and there was a lot of me talking and a lot of explaining. So, you could probably do this a lot faster. But as you can see, GoDaddy's Gocentral is a very quick, very easy to use website builder. It does build a nice website. Oh, and the other thing that's nice about it is just the responsiveness of it. Being able to be mobile friendly without having to do anything extra is just great. If we look at this preview, get out of my way. Stop. I'm trying to make a video. Close. Okay. So, looking at the mobile view of it, I mean, that's nice. That scales down just perfect. It looks great. You don't have any extra work to do to make it mobile friendly. So my review of this, what I think personally is a pretty sweet website builder. I think it fits a huge portion of the population, probably as good or better than WordPress or something like that. Not to say that WordPress is bad, but for a lot of people, this is easier, it's simpler, it doesn't need maintenance or update, it will accomplish the job for you, and you can get it done in a short amount of time. It's very affordable. So pretty cool website builder. But there you go. There's my new 2019 tutorial for you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know. Again, like I said, you can reach out to me at easyweb101.com or Thomas at easyweb101.com is my email, and happy to help out, and or like I said, can build it for you. Anyways, thanks for watching.